Hello, Russell Banki here, owner of BestPriceProperties.com. I want to thank you for making it to my second video. These videos are going to be a couple minutes long, so basically I'm going to put seven series out, which are going to be, 7 laws of helping you sell your home. These are actually 115 different variables of helping you become successful selling your house. Now, this is a proven, repeatable system that is backed by market research. And I just want to kind of remind everybody, 58.4% of the homes fail to sell due to being overpriced, and then 80% sell below asking price, So, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So we're going to help, these two things from not happening, to you by working with a traditional realtor. What is a traditional realtor these days? I will say 80% of the realtors in the industry that get into business, they're out their first year because they just simply can't make it. It's a hard business. I've been doing this for 27 years. I get it. I treat it like a business. I'm pretty much a 7-day-a-weeker. I love real estate. I have a passion, to helping people become successful in selling a home. Now, I like to take the emotional state out of real estate, and I believe into looking into it as an investment. That's why we buy homes, right? So that equity in your home, it's important. That's why you bought the house. So my job is to help you capitalize on that money and not lose 18% of your equity, by working with a traditional real estate agent. So with that said, I have 7 laws that we have put together, again, that have been backed by market research. My numbers do not lie. Last year, I sold 98% of our homes. We sold as a company, and 96% of those homes sold at list price or above, and days on the market were 45 days or less, and many of those homes actually sold without even putting them on the market because we sold them to our own clients that come to our website. We get 400 to 500 new home buyers a month that come to our website. So a lot of those buyers, we get them pre-approved. We show them 80 different ways of how not to lose their money when they're purchasing a property. So if you're looking for a home, go to bestpricedproperties.com, and it updates every 15 minutes, 24/7. So enough of that. Today we're going to go over law of expertise. What does that mean? Pretty much it's kind of like going to the doctor. You don't want to take a prescription from that doctor unless they've made a proper diagnosis, to make sure you have the right medication. So my job is to pretty much ask the hard questions. I'm not going to come into your home and tell you what you want to hear like most do, agents, and hope for the best, hope that you write a contract with me. I'm actually going to prove to you by educating you how to sell your house the proper way, whether you do business with me or not. My job is to come in and build a relationship with you in the right way through education. Not to go in and just tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear, pretty much. I'm going to give you the facts of the nature of real, facts in real estate, how to sell the house, So number one, I'm going to ask the hard questions. What's the reason for selling? What's your target date? What if the home doesn't sell? What's plan B? Well, I do have plan B for you if needed. Number one, I think is the most important thing is death of the CMA. That's a comparative market analysis that pretty much every real estate agent uses out there. And let me ask you the question. I have a house on my street. I'm going to ask you the question. Do you think it's fair to sell your house, price your home based on homes that sold 90 days ago? Well, I disagree with that because I have a house probably half a block down the street. It's the same floor plan as mine. It sold for about $35,000 less than what it should have sold for. And the reason that house got reduced so much is because the homeowner smoked in the house. And I know this because I went into the home because I was wondering why it was sitting on the market so long. And I started seeing the price reduce. Again, that's, 80% of the homes sell below asking price. And there's reasons why homes get reduced in price. It could be a death in the family. It could have been a divorce or an inheritance. I mean, there's multiple, reasons behind a home being reduced in price. And I don't believe you should have to, lose money because, someone in your price per square foot in your neighborhood, had to reduce their house because they didn't take care of it, So comps are comps, My job is to do a true market analysis, and that's by doing the metrics of real estate. Every neighborhood has what you call a home price swing effect, and it's nationally and it's local as well. So there's proper ways of staging your house, and that's called law of differentiation. And we're going to get into that on the next video. So, evaluation of outside threats, and that's pretty much your competition. I would advise you, if you're going to list your property, if you don't list it with me, that's fine. But at least go look at your competition. Go look at homes that are going to be in the price point that yours is going to be in. Go look at a few, get a real estate agent, go walk inside those houses and look at your competition, because you're going to be able to gauge, why is this customer listed here, and maybe find another one that might be, less price of $10,000 or $5,000. You need to know those reasons. Now, I believe in homes, in a market analysis is within a 5-mile radius, so there's trends, there's new home builders that might be real close to you. That's your competition, So, staging your house properly, power washing the driveway, doing a home inspection before you put it on the market, and fix those repairs, those hidden secrets that you don't know about. So we'll help you keep that price above. We're not, this is not, let me say, HGTV, flip this house, videos. This is real live real estate, information that I'm going to give to you. These are the facts of helping you sell your house, So doing an area market conditions, what is area market conditions? Well, that's how many homes are selling, how many foreclosures, resale, rental properties are in your community or within that 5-mile radius. How many homes are actually selling. How many homes sold last year in the last 12 months, you divide that into 12 and kind of figure out how many homes monthly are selling, so you can kind of gauge, how fast your house is going to sell. It's not all about price, my friends. It's about condition of your home. It could be, you haven't replaced your air conditioning unit in 14 years. Well, guess what? That's going to kind of beat you up, pretty good. When you put that house on the market, you're wanting top price, but that the AC's needing to be replaced. Home warranties don't always cover those. So law of supply and demand. Number of homes on the market, we talked about that. Number of competing homes entering the market that have just hit the market, because homes are always coming on the market and they're always selling. So you got to kind of be in the mesh, with your competition in there. But what's going to make you stand out differently compared to other homes out there? So, new construction sales, builder confidence, economic trends, rent versus buy trends, multifamily construction. How many homes are on the market that are going to close? I'm sorry, actually, new homes, when are they going to be finished? How much longer? Because once these new homes are finished, they sell faster. They don't really sell during the process of a build, because a lot of builders are building inventory. I can mention a few. D.R. Horton, they're an inventory builder. Production builder. Lennar Homes, they're somewhat of a production builder. That's your competition. So you can't sell your house based on a brand new home, but you can get pretty close to it by setting yourself apart from those guys. And when I meet with you, if we do get to meet together, I'll show you how to do that. As you know, I did work for the home builders for over 15 years. So I know the building business, pretty good. And I was also in land development. I've done mortgage loans. So the list goes on. I love real estate. I have passion with it. And I look, to see you on law number 2. And I'm going to cut this video off, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.